After completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will become available in the hub. It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and/or puppies.
What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to my Satisfactory playthrough. We just unlocked a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to go about it yet, but I think we're going to be moving towards coal power. Let's do this. Hypertubes. What's a hypertube? Allows it to be entered. See, this needs a lot of stuff that we've never even made. Coal power. This is our next one. We got to do coal power generator, basic steel production, another hand equipment slot, Xeno Basher, +3 inventory slots. This is all stuff we need. So we need 50 rotors, 500 cables, 150 steel plates. Did I select it? There we go. We already have the cables. So our biggest problem with our production line is we need storage in between these. So it's the steel plates and rods. So we have enough where we could do this. Should I build 2? Like these rods are backed up, for example. We could just have these being stored if I ever need more rods. Don't think we need it for these because this is 30 in, 30 out. These things are just always cooking. 30 per minute. 60 per minute. This one's not getting backed up, right? This one is. Well, this is. I didn't do this right. This needs a splitter. And then it needs to go into 2 smelters. Because this could take 30 ore per minute. This is spitting out 60. So I technically need a splitter and another smelter. Before I try to optimize everything, we need plates. So this has plates coming out. This has rotors, right? Let's check it. Let's take those. This needs to go to storage first. How am I gonna do this? We could just loop it around like this, yeah? Invalid shape. This all needs to be moved up further. There we go. Okay, now we're just pumping the plate in, pumping the rotors in. That's really all we need for now. So we'll just let those cook. So we need 75 reinforced plates and just 7 more rotors. One more rotor here and we'll be good. These actually take a while. It doesn't seem to get plate fast enough. So that busts out 30 ingots per minute. This could take the full 30. But we could double this, technically. And then merge them and have them go in. And we'd be able to make plate. We should be able to make plate twice as fast, really. Second smelter. Would it fit right here? It looks like we'd be able to do it. We just need more wire. Let's split them up a little bit better. So it's going to be like on this same angle, we'll do, well, first it needs to be a splitter. Can I rotate the splitter on a diagonal? Yeah, I don't think I can. It's just got to go this way. But now we can do conveyor belt 2, so... And we need reinforced iron plate for it. We'll do part 1 for now. It's this giant thing. We're gonna get this. We need more reinforced iron plate. The second constructor goes right here. Right in line with this one. And this one's also making plate. Those are both making ingots. Actually, I don't know if these are going to be able to get there from here. Invalid shape. Try to put the splitter right in front of it. That one worked. There we go. And then this one's gonna need a merger. So it's clipping through it, but I think it's still gonna work. How much power's on this one? Oh, not much. So this is coming up to this power line. That one's got power. Yeah, this is just powering these two. Yeah, that's no problem. Now, what about this one? This could only take one more, though. capacity is 20. So this one could do it. We need another power line right here. There we go. Is this one just off? Do we got to get both of these on this one? May not be pretty. But we've got it. We're not being slowed down. 20 plate. This one's not. Okay, there it goes. This should be spitting out double the plate. And this has power. There, now it's counting up. Those are just slow to produce. Okay, we got all the rotors. We need 44 more reinforced plates. And we'll be there. Didn't I have a thing that I could use to recycle resources? It was a new machine. Might have been a special one. Awesome. That's what it's called. We need screws. Redeem your fix-it coupons here. Excess resources. 45 concrete. 37 cables. 15 reinforced plate. We'll refill all our biomass fuel. It's all still going though. Where is it? See, this thing's slowed up too. We should have enough plate now to do it. Now we needed 43. We could build the awesome thing though. What do we got on this one? How come this one could do 30 megawatts? Solid biomass fuel. But these could only do 20. Maybe they're just starting units and that's it. That's all you get on a starting unit. We could do 4 more. 30 megawatts. This thing needs its own power supply. No room. No room for it over here, at least. So how much to build the awesome shop? We need cables. Cables are pretty fast to make, actually. We'll just make 100 real quick. Does this need power? I don't think it even needs power. Factory cart? What? Windows, walls, doors. Catwalks. Elevators. Conveyor ceiling mount. So we can just have stuff mounted to the ceiling or the walls. Wall power outlets. This game is crazy. And then this will give us our coupons, I guess. I'm not going to give it power just yet. I don't think that's going to be enough plate, but I'm going to check it. $16 more. Oh, I can make them right here. We're finally going to get a power upgrade. Full power. New scannable
Milestone
resources.
reached. Power production can now be fully automated by burning coal, which has been added to the resource scanner. Water is also necessary to run the coal-powered generator and will require a network of pipelines to be transported from a water source. To assist with locating and identifying water, Fixit has compiled this guide. Water is a somewhat reflective liquid and it may have thick vegetation growing nearby. To test if something is water, try touching it. If it is not solid and does not corrode your suit, it is probably water.
Scan for coal. Here's the closest coal is over here. Let's go take a look. Coal-generated power burns coal to boil water. The steam produced rotates turbines that generate electricity for the power grid. And what else did I get? Nothing new there. Water extractor. Pipelines. Fluid buffer. Holds up to 400 cubic meters, has pipeline input and outports. Oh, okay. Gotta be over here somewhere. Is this it? quartz. Is the coal like on top of this? How do I get up there? Maybe over here? Might have to build to get up there. Whoa. What's this? Sees me, I think. It's like a jungle over here. We got water right next door. Hey, what's this? What is that?
The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts. These chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application.
We're gonna get this up here. Gotcha. Okay. To get up top to this coal. This side seems like the way to do it just because... Is there another one? Where'd he go? There we go. Bacon.
Potential edible collected. Reminder that look and smell alone do not provide sufficient data to determine exact risk of consumption. Just because it looks like you can eat it does not mean it won't eat you. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
I think this direction would be the best to go. I could just build these floating. Nice. What? Thing's shooting at me? Got him.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Their weaponized plasma is most likely stored as a stable chemical substance in an organ close to their mouth, and only turns volatile when exposed to one of the chemical elements in the air. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
All right, so now we can get up here. Our factory's not too far away. Need the portable miner. There we go, all healed up. So coal and pipes. Transport fluids. Vehicular transport. Now we need rods. This really would have been the side to build the ramp. Oh well, it's okay for now. This'll do. So I wonder if we should just bring the coal all the way down there first. I don't even know what the logistics look like for this thing. Either way, we need 20 plates. We need a lot more reinforced plates. We could hook all these up too with the MK2. The MK2 conveyor belts and transport it a lot faster. Really, we should bring the coal all the way over here, I guess. And we could start a power grid. Oh yeah, the plates are over here. No, rotors, plates. Yeah, I don't think we have enough to use the level 2 conveyors. Not for this run. We're going to need a biomass burner over here too to get this going. Let me think. Yeah, we'll have to start it with the biomass burner. But we could put a power... we need a power wire right here. We don't have wire? Darn it. So if we're going to do a power grid over here, let me think. Thing is huge. Look at that.
Interesting, most pioneers already had coal power set up by this point because they understood their responsibility to humanity. Adjusting pioneer attitude metrics. Reminder, coal-powered generators require coal.
And water. Well, first let's get the coal there. How much coal does it use? Does it say? It's got to say on there. I don't know. So I do need wire. Let's grab some wire. What else could we just store in here? Oh yeah, concrete also. Not sure if I have enough. If I didn't, now I do. Oh, nice. I could use this as a ramp. That's beautiful. Actually, let's build a power line right here, because I think we're going to be able to feed it back too. All right, we're mining coal. At least I think we are. Yes. 120 coal per minute. And now for the water. Where'd all the water go? There it is. Can be attached to a pipeline. So this is just applies head lift. That's not it. Fluid buffer. Water extractor. Here it is. Okay, so we need 3 rotors and 20 sheets. Funny, I just got rid of some of those sheets. And then what do I need for the pipes? We'll probably need one of these. So that's more sheets and those square things. Copper sheets. Yeah, we're going to need a lot of these sheets. How are these doing? They're not too bad. 61 rotors. Grab a little more plate while we're at it. Where did I put those copper sheets? Here we go. Oh yeah, we also needed those square things. I don't know what they're called. Modular frames. At least 5 of them. So if we need 5, let's make 10. So this uses 15 per minute. Oh man, we could, and this is going to bring 120 per minute. How much can the MK1 conveyor belt transfer? So it only transports 60. So if we do convert to this conveyor belt 2, it could transport the full 120 per minute. How many of these am I going to need? Build another one. I love this guy. He's like a giant. He's almost like a humpback whale looking. Humpback whale crossed with an eagle. Oh, that's good. He's just like watching over us. Maybe he's the final boss of the game. I like this relaxing music we got going on. All right, fluid extractor. Can I do another one?
Be water. Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve, that will narrow down the range of possibilities. Or you could just pipe it to a coal-powered generator and see what happens.
Let's work on piping it. Let's see, how much can it pump? $120 cubic meters per minute? I think. No, I don't know exactly. But it also says max flow rate 600 cubic meters per minute. I think it has to do with how deep the water is. Now, is it any deeper in the middle? Yeah, it doesn't say like any statistics or anything like that about it. So I think that's just it. Yeah, it didn't change.
Fix-it pipelines can contain any fluid, including the water necessary for coal-powered generators. Note: water does not flow upwards by itself. While water extractors provide some lift, to truly defy gravity, consider the use of pipeline pumps.
Okay, that looks pretty good. We'll come straight across here. We should build this fluid buffer thing. Like, because that thing could pump like 600 a minute, it said, or 120 a minute. And this takes 45 per minute. So we should be able to do 2 of these. Let's build another fluid buffer for this one. We can climb up here. Oh, that's cool. Let's see. Just kind of winging it here. I like can't get around this stuff. There, that's better. Oh, that's not enough. There we go. Now we can get under here. We still can't get around this one though. The best way to do this. Wonder if we should have put these up in the air? Okay, this junction's okay. No, you know what? I think I want this higher up too, though. a good way to do this? Let me get up here real quick. And before I forget, I want to redo this with the level 2 conveyor. So I don't know how much plate I'm going to need to do it. But I think this is going to be worth it. We do know we're only going to need 2 of them. So let's give a little space. And get the conveyors first. Darn it. Need more plate. So it only burns 15 coal per minute? Damn, we could have left this whole thing. I'm dismantling it. Because we're going to get all this plate back. That was my bad. We could definitely upgrade it later. If we end up expanding the coal grid. Which we're probably going to at some point. What does this cost? I can't take any of this? Well, as stupid as it sounds, I changed my mind. Because at some point, we're going to want to expand this to make more power. At 15 per machine times, or divided by 120, we could have like 8 of these lined up. So let's redo these splitters. And we're going to put one in front of each one. And then we'll be ready to go for more later. Put some room there. Oops. That was wrong. There we go. Okay, fully expandable now. We can just bring the factory out this way. How are we gonna put these fluid things down? Maybe we could do a platform here? I think that's the way to go, really. There's a platform, it could go right above it. Do I need this fluid buffer thing? Is the question. Let's just put one. And then maybe we'll see what it does. And we could always add another one if we feel like we need it. Okay, that's centered. And now in line with that one. Perfect. Oh man, did I unlock it? There we go. Looking pretty good. Now what about the power? What is this thing? Okay, let's see if we could see what it's actually doing. I mean, it says 120 per minute. I think it's going. Now the coal's moving pretty slow. Oh, that's right. That's probably why it took a minute. It had to fill this up, right? It's slowly filling it up. The fill rate's a little more than the drain rate. Capacity. 180 megawatt capacity. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. We need to build another one. What about power or water though? 45 cubic meters per minute. So that's 45, 90 plus 45 is 135. That's going to exceed our capacity without more water. We need more water coming in. Doesn't look like there's any down there. Can I find water? No, we can't scan for water. But if we scan for coal, maybe there's usually water near coal. That's all it's showing. How many machines do we have? 30 times. This is only 4 megawatts. Time to make a power grid, I think. Leave that one going for now. Let's convert this side. We could have this row. Maybe one right here. I think it's got power. We won't convert that yet, but we'll just get that ready. That clipping through it? No, I think that's good. I need more power. Like power distribution. Is there a power distribution one? I mean, not yet. This is all we got. We'll get something later. No idea if we have everything powered, if it's too much or what. Let's check it out. We're flowing. 97 megawatts, consuming 73. Wait, what? Oh, we probably ran out of fuel somewhere. Hey, this one's not powered. That one's still going. That one's still going. Oh, I think it's this one. So this went to these. Let's see what we can do here. I think it's all going now. How do I use this? It must have to be fed. Maybe we could feed it from a storage container? I mean, it's worth a try. Let's put some stuff, random stuff in here. That's all I'd be willing to part with from here, I think. Nice. Let's go check the status on the power grid. This thing moving? Okay, we're good. $127. And everything's cooking. So this needs smart plating. I don't know if we're ready for that just yet. I don't know that we need much more power though. I mean, I would like one more generator. And I wish there was water down here. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We will wrap this one up here. Press the like button, and I'll see you next time.